Hello and welcome into the Sarcastic Geek. And very early warning, today's episode covers a rather tough topic. Violence, abuse of many, many natures. So if you're sensitive to that kind of stuff, here's your early warning right here, right now, just so everything's covered. I want to make sure that your feelings are taken care of, and I want to make sure I'm doing my part to at least give everyone a valid warning that this episode is a bit on the more graphic side, covers a lot of tough topics. So I just want to let you know that nice and early. On the other hand, this series, music has hit okay thus far. And I'm just saying okay. There's only been one song that's been added to my Spotify playlist thus far, which is Hell is Forever, which was an absolute banger, in no part because of Charlie, more so because of the fact of, well, Adam was carrying that dang song. So hopefully we're going to come out with some more bangers here. I've heard that this is the episode where we kind of get more pertaining to Husk, who's a character I'm fascinated to learn more by. And as always, hit the like button if you enjoy any of the content along the way. Consider subscribing if you really, really love the content. And I do have a Patreon listed link in bio, should you wish to go above and beyond. But again, it's the holiday season. Times are tough. I absolutely understand it. Should you wish to not want to do that, subscribing is just the next best thing. But let's get in to the content you guys care about. Let's play episode 4, titled Masquerade. Oh, Jiminy Christmas, we are starting right away. I thought the warning was going to be for like stuff later on. I guess we are right in the thick of things. Oh, and happy holiday, folks, but holy cow.
It's hilarious you think I tell you anything.
Fine! I guess I'll just have to fuck the information out of you.
Do your worst, Daddy.
Okay, so that was a false flag, first off, but yeah, had me sweating over here. I thought I was about to see some things, and no offense, I don't think spider sex was high on my list of things I'm interested in. Sorry, Peter Parker, I'm not interested.
Angel, what the fuck? What? You said it was show and tell day. I'm showing you my best film, and I'm telling you that it scored me a win over that bitch Tiffany Tickfucker.
I mean, there's always that one friend of the group that thinks, yeah, this is a shareable thing. I'm going to make sure everyone knows exactly about this one specific thing that they have going on, or they take the joke exactly too far. Angel Dust really seems to be that individual because, well, no holes and nothing else is barred, so hooray.
You really gonna sit there and act like these scripts ain't hot garbage?
Fuck you.
There we go, Husk. There we go. Every single script that's probably been ever given pertaining to this line of work has been absolute garbage. And the fact that anyone has ever believed any of them has been absolutely crazy. Let alone all the memes or any of the weird tropes that have popped out of it that have hit the social media, modicum. Absolutely wild.
That one is an insecure buffoon whose lonely ass watches you idiots sleep. Princess is a bleeding heart who wants to solve everybody else's problems except her own.
Okay, that's so nail on the head, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Is like most people who tend to be like way overboard in the form of love and affection towards others, usually just trying to run away from their own ish and like, look, please deal with your own first before you go try and tell me what's wrong with mine. I know I got issues, but I'm not out here preaching that, I'm gonna go love everyone else's so hard that they are fixed. I'm just, aware of them.
No.
This one judges everyone and everything because she hates herself. And Nifty? Yeah. You don't even want to know what her deal is.
Oh, but I do. I want to know what Nifty's issue is because she's an enigma. You are a softie underneath all this. We just have to get to that layer, have that right character pull it out of you. Hopefully not in a horrible manner because this is hell. But again, I really want to know what Nifty's deal is.
Oh, me? Fake? Wow, I had no idea. Guess that's why I'm an actor, dumbass. And... hold that thought. Hello?
Anyone have people in their friend groups where when their phone goes off, it is their significant other, and it is the absolute worst case scenario? Because it's 100% giving me those vibes right now, and I am not here for it. Very uncomfortable. It sucks all the fun out of the room. And the person who's receiving that phone call is having so much of a worse time than you are. You have no choice but to empathize with them.
porn critic.
Angel, you can't leave yet. We haven't finished our exercises for the day.
I'm sure you'll manage without me.
There isn't much time left for the hotel to prove itself.
Dollface, it's my job.
Like, that was awfully controlling. I understand we're on a time crunch here and things are kind of on a tight schedule, but he sold his soul to somebody, which I'm assuming is his boss, and he's probably owned on the clock, and I don't really want to find out, based upon the warnings we've seen, just at the beginning of the episode that Amazon was actually kind enough to put up as well, that what happens when he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
You're the princess of hell.
So?
So you don't really use the power that comes with that, which I love about you. But maybe you can, I don't know, command a little more authority.
Okay, but if you have power on a cosmic level because you're the daughter of Lucifer freaking Morningstar, why are we not using it? It'd be like having Super Saiyan powers in our world and just not using it. You could be a, NFL athlete. You could be an NBA star. You could be a UFC person. You could run several countries. Heck, you could own the world at your beck and call for whatever it is you please. But then you just don't. Questionable.
Okay, I could be so aggressively kind to Angel's boss that I convince him to let Angel spend more time at the hotel.
That is one of your worst ideas you've ever had. Leave this man alone. Look, if Angel Dust is afraid of this individual and Angel doesn't really seem to cower towards much, this boss is terrible news, and also the last thing you really want to deal with a fight with is a pimp. I mean, they're just horrendous people. I'm assuming in hell, it's just take that to the highest scale possible, and then you have Angel's boss.
Do you really expect me to memorize this whole script?
Just improv it. Do you think anyone watches for the dialogue?
There we go. No one watches for the dialogue. We're just here for what we're here for, and we all know what it is, but we're all not going to talk about it because we're going to stay classy because this is YouTube. But I know what you're doing. You know what I'm doing. It's none of our businesses together. Okay? Carry on.
Charlie?
My name's Rocky.
No one gives a shit.
Oh, so this is where the magic happens. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow is absolutely right. But, timing-wise, what the heck are you... How did you even get this address? Is it just, posted for all hell to see? Because, that'd be truly hell. Ugh.
I'm here to get you some time off for the hotel. Now, where's your boss?
Oh, no. You are going nowhere near Val.
Angel, what is the fucking holdup?
I'm coming.
Not off camera, you're not.
Okay, that joke is just perfect. And I know that's supposed to keep things, sort of light, but... Oh, you can feel, the tension is starting to build and, the anvil is just about to drop. I'm not really here for it.
Welcome to my humble sex dungeon. What can I do for such a...
No, thank you.
Oh, wow. I think there's literally no line that Val is not willing to cross. Because challenging Lucifer? He'd have to have, the ability to be unable to harm sinners for you to be this brazen about what it is that is going on. Because this is his daughter.
Don't move, you spicy little cock sleeve, or else I will.
Exercise every day in the morning from 8 to 9 p.m.
Cut! What the fuck?
Yeah, genuinely, you have to be able to read the room, and I know no one really wants to watch this, because, who wants to sit there and watch their friends, go through this? I think that's the most PG way you can say that. And you are giving a sales pitch for your hotel to the mic guy. I don't think the mic guy wants to be saved. I think he enjoys his line of work.
This scene feels awfully violent. If you want help with the script, maybe I can pitch some scenarios that are more wholesome. Okay, that's on fire.
That went about as we expected, so the fallout from this will just be astronomical, and, well, this is entirely Charlie's fault. And I mean entirely. There's not a shred of blame I'm putting anywhere else. She's an adult. She should be able to read a room. And clearly this is a room she's not supposed to be in. Princess or not.
I'm so sorry. I ruined your movie. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Okay, if this is one of another warning, I would probably leave just for maybe 3 to 5 minutes of the video and then come on back, because I think things are about to happen, and it's kind of cool that Val's a Mothman, but I think I'm going to go from that's kind of cool to this is awful in 30 seconds or less. Let's find out.
You know she can't do anything. I own you. Or have you forgotten that?
Oh, boy. Yeah, that's just the worst. It looks like an ironclad contract, and these are one of those contracts you do not want to follow. God, this is rough.
Just don't hurt her.
I have killed bitches for less than this attitude you're giving me. You're lucky you make me money. Now you're gonna go get rid of her, and then you're filming all night. Get me?
Oh, God. I mean, I know nothing about, the back end of this industry that's being portrayed, but I'd assume that the working conditions are semi-similar, or at least just the worst. So, if you're not established, I'm assuming you get the worst treatment. But if you're someone like Angel, who's like a big headline, things are a little bit easier. But, God, this is rough.
Charlie, leave!
But
I didn't want you to come here. I already asked you to leave, and you didn't listen. You made things worse.
I just wanted to help you.
Well, you ain't. You actually want to help me? Get the fuck out of here.
And I understand this is absolutely heartbreaking. He is being harsh with Charlie, but someone in a situation of this nature wants to repel anyone as far from their suffering as possible. They don't want others to take on what they are. So by being harsh to her now, he's protecting her from everything involving Val. I'm assuming she can handle him in a 1v1 fight rather easily. But at the end of the day, that's not really who she is, and Val is... he's a sadistic bastard. I don't know of another way of describing Val. So having this situation play out in front of us, Angel's doing what he thinks is best to protect Charlie. Charlie did what she thought was best, but her whole thought process behind all of this was flawed, even though it's coming from a place of goodness in trying to help.
I should have guessed that this would happen. I should have known it when I...
Okay, so they met somewhere around a strip club, which again checks out for Angel, but we still don't know why he's in hell. I'm assuming it wasn't for something just promiscuous. I understand you can't go to hell for a lot of different things, especially in this universe where things seem to be pretty loosey-goosey with any interpretation of religion or ethics or morals or things of that nature. But at the end of the day, Angel ended up in that place that he was in, and he was rescued, so to speak, by Val, and then, well, instead of rescued, he was thrown directly to the wolves, and he's been ravaged since.
What's the worst part of this hell? I can only...
Okay, so there's probably something pertaining to this red cloud that keeps happening, because every time it's blown at Angel, he gets hazy, he gets loopy, he seems to be delirious. This could be like some kind of mind control cloud, or just something that makes him more passive to what Valentino's desires are, or maybe even Valentino's able to gain some modicum of control over Angel with this, because it's like this is the third or fourth time that they've established that once this red smoke hits Angel, he just starts getting loopy and he gets tired and he gets completely bent out of shape. So something's going on with that, because the creator is trying to really drive that point home.
Filling up my glass, but it's always hollow, full of poison. I'm sick of the poison.
And there it is. Angel's true feelings are finally put out for all of us, which I've been wondering what they were, but God, I wish there was a better way of finding out just anything pertaining to his backstory. This checks out, and seems like Vox and Val are very much in cahoots about how everything's going to play out. And this song is an absolute banger, but at the same time, it's not going to be one I'm going to be adding to my Spotify playlist just because of the general nature of this song. Just really doesn't seem like something that really vibes with me. However, the singer, fantastic job, just dark and a heavy concept.
Get the fuck over yourself and pour me a real drink.
Look, if you got a problem, you're not going to find the solution at the bottom of a bottle.
Okay, we're dropping some deep truths out here, Husk, because that's a heavy concept for a lot of people to understand, and it takes a lot of people a lot of years to be like, huh, you know what? Maybe this will work for me, and maybe other people have had more luck. But at the end of the day, Angel avoiding his problems by throwing himself at whatever he can clearly has not worked because everything that's happened to him, he's still in the throes and clutches of Val. Not going anywhere anytime soon. You're just numbing temporarily. It's not going to be a long-term fix. Unless Val's taken care of, or your contract's done, or you get redeemed, I think you're basically in the throes of this for the long haul, my friend.
Fake bullshit.
Call me fake one more time, motherfucker! I dare you.
It's fake.
Fucking asshole! Oh, God.
You done?
You know what? You would be fucking lucky to get a chance to fuck me. You know how much I'm worth?
And, well, here's the valid crash out. The one we were all expecting, because someone under this level of pressure, there's no way they're just gonna be okay with everything as much as we genuinely hope they will be. Angel's just dealing with too much, and he's suffering on a grand scale, and I understand where Husk is coming from, because also this seems disingenuous, but at the same time, this could be the one time Angel's actually genuinely being sincere and not, playing his part, so to speak.
I really messed up at the studio today, and he got... it wasn't good, okay?
Yeah, you did. 1,000 times you did. At least you're conscious enough to know that it was your mistake and you are actively giving him his space, even though it is killing you on the inside, not to just wrap him up in a big hug and say you're sorry. So, big heart, tiny brain. Hope we can fix that.
Daddy's out of jokes.
I mean, this is hell. I feel like drink mixing is kind of second nature to them, but again, this is still awful to see, so hopefully Husk is going to spring in action and cause some level of anarchy.
Just for you.
Nice try, fuckhead. Let's go.
What the heck?
Okay, that was cool. Where have you been hiding these tricks? I know you've been spending most of your time in the shadows or behind the bar, but I would like to see a magic trick. Can we make these gangsters disappear?
That fucker put something in your drink.
You don't think I can tell if someone spikes my drink? I do this all the fucking time.
You just let people drug you all the time?
I'm with Husk on this one. Why would you let people do this? I understand you're suffering, but why would you just allow it to continue? Like, sure, you may not remember certain things, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen, and that doesn't mean that you've just ran away from your problems. It's still there.
You might need a bartender to talk to.
Oh, so now you're gonna act like you give a shit about me? You think after how you treated me, I'm gonna open up to you?
Honestly, this is also fair. Husk was kind of being cruel, but again, this is how he's always been. He's always had this character, so it's not like he's acting out. He's just being who he is. Being who he is at the wrong time, though, with someone who's going through a lot, can cause some problems, so I understand Angel's perspective on this one entirely.
Cut the act.
It's not an act. It's who I need to be. And this is my escape. Where I can forget about it all. How much I hate everything.
Okay, so we pushed him to the point he broke and he was actually able to, stop playing the character. But God, is this tough to watch. Because you just want to hug somebody like this and be like, it will be okay. But Angel's just going to push you away and say he's fine until we've had a full heart-to-heart breakthrough. And I think him and Husk might be the perfect match for each other. And I'm actually actively rooting for that to happen.
And maybe if I can ruin myself enough in the process, if I end up broken, I won't be his favorite toy anymore. And maybe he'll let me go.
Oh, God, I thought we were at the bottom. But now it gets worse. We really need something to kick it into high gear so we could fix this mood, because this whole recording and this whole episode is bringing me down, so I can't imagine how you're feeling. Hope you're hanging in there well.
But when you're dealing in souls, while also being a gambler, the stakes are pretty high. And losing a few hands can be more than a little dangerous. So when you're down on your luck, you turn to anything to...
Oh, when you turn to Alistair of all people? I love Alistair, but God, do I know he is just a psychopath, sociopath, any kind of lack of empath that exists. Alistair is that. He don't care about anybody but himself 100% of the way. So the fact he's trying to take you on is not good for you. I still want to know how he's got a hold of Nifty, but again, why he even offered to help Husk is rather vague. I'm more curious as to why as opposed to just the fact that he did.
So things look bad and your back's against the wall.
Oh, Keith David, you are scratching the exact part of my brain that just needed that. I could listen to this voice all the livelong day. Let's go.
You think your life is wrecked? Well, let me just say you're correct.
Oh, okay. Let's pile on. Maybe this will help.
But letting walls down, it can sometimes set you straight. We're all living in the same shit sandwich.
Okay, shit sandwich is now added to the repertoire, and we will be using that at will. So, for those who are subscribed, good luck. At one point or another, someone or something will be called a shit sandwich. Thank you, Keith David.
A loser, just like...
There he is! They're fucking singing!
Okay, this is an absolute banger of a song. Going on the Spotify playlist, and it looks like the friendship / potential relationship is starting to bloom.
I'll deal with this.
You're fucking dead!
Did Husk just blow that guy's head off with dice? And I understand life can be bad, and sometimes at a roll of a dice it can change, but that's a little literally.
You eat lead, sucker!
Okay, I understand that sometimes your form in hell is like a manifestation of things you've dealt with in the human realm, because Busk has been a degenerate gambler, and he was a card shark to the umpteenth degree. But then also we have Angel here, who just pulled out a Tommy gun out of nowhere. Is he in hell because he killed someone? Or was it a sex thing? A lot of questions. Can't wait to find out, hopefully some truths, maybe in later episodes or maybe later seasons. But there's got to be a reason you have a Tommy gun when, Husk, who's obviously very violent, only gets dice and playing cards.
Well, that was something I didn't expect to see.
Like I said, you don't know me. Sex ain't the only thing I'm good at.
Good to know, because this guy ain't half bad.
Hey, we're breaking down walls. I'll be through the fact that we just ripped apart a mob in hell, but, win's a win.
And it took him like 30 minutes to count it. His eyes are so shit.
And this is the guy you got to take orders from?
So Val is basically blind. I'm assuming that's probably a joke or a play on words pertaining to him being a moth, and he's probably attracted to light and has kind of gone blind because of it. But again, he spends all his time around Vox, so it's like that's a moth drawn to a TV, so that might be just self-harm in his case.
Charlie, it's fine. I get it. Thanks for caring about me.
Oh, yes. Happy moment. Charlie did do the right thing. Angel did the right thing. We're all happy now. We're all good. We're all buddies again.
Let's get you to bed.
He said he forgave me.
How does the queen... she's basically the queen of hell since Lilith's gone. But, how does the princess of hell be so damn soft? It's like, you feel like she would just be an absolute menace and a problem to society, but here we are, being carried off to bed like a child who stubbed their toe right before bed. But, hey, it's a happy ending for a rough episode.
Hey, how about that drink?
You read my mind.
And that was Has Been Hotel Season 1, Episode 4, titled Masquerade. Tough episode on a lot of spectrums, a lot of different angles, but at the same time, I think they covered a lot of themes and they hit them very nail on the head while also being respectful to those who may have potentially been part of those kinds of environments before. I think we got a lot of great backstory pertaining to Val, albeit now I hate his character, but hey, it's hell. Things are going to be not always what you hope they are. We get up some backstory pertaining to Angel, pertaining to Husk. Really interesting stuff. Really excited to see all the different new stuff that has happened for us and for our characters. As always, I've been the Sarcastic Geek. Like, comment, share, leave your thoughts below, and consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one.